Monday. I've been a little bit productive today, got all my stuff done. I have the laundry going right now. When I get back, I'm going to put it in the dryer and fold and put it away. But as for now, it is about 10 a.m. I am heading over to an eye doctor's appointment. I haven't been to the eye doctor's in quite a few years, and I really need to get a new prescription and new lenses. I really like these lenses, but I'm just scared that one day they're gonna break and then I won't have any glasses, and I need glasses to see. So we're heading over to the eye doctor today. I've never been to this doctor's office before because my old office, they increased their prices, and now like my insurance, even with insurance, it's still like $120 to go. So we're not doing that today. We are going to a new doctor's office. We are going to see if my prescription's changed, which I'm sure it definitely has been. It's kind of hard for me to see driving at night, which is not great because I have to drive at night. So we're gonna see if we can get that resolved a little bit, and then after that we are going to get a car wash and clean out my car because it's full of trash right now, and then it's a little dirty on the outside. I have such a love-hate relationship with car washes because I swear my car is dirty in like 2 days. 2 days after I get a car wash, my car is dirty again, and then I don't want to pay for a monthly membership because it's like $40 a month, and I just don't think that's really worth it. And I'm also not going to be getting a car wash every single time my car is dirty because that's money. Like literally that's money. If I were to get a car wash once a week at a regular wash, like not with like a membership, it would be for the cheapest one like $10. And we all know that the cheapest one doesn't even really wash your car that well. So like, yes, I see how like the membership is worth the money, because you're technically saving money, but it's just an expense that I don't want to spend. So we wash this car like once every 2-ish months. Yeah, I wouldn't even say more often than that, probably like once every 2 months. We're gonna get a car wash today, only if the car wash that I like doesn't have a line, because it usually has a line. So we'll see. And then after that, my sister, she does not work today, so we are going to see if she's awake when I get back. She usually isn't, so we'll see. When she gets up, we are gonna have to go grocery shopping, and then she's gonna do my nails. I'm super excited. I just invested in getting higher quality builder gel and a base coat because I swear every single product that we've ever used in the past like peels off my nails like within 2 freaking days, and it's so annoying. So we're gonna see if this new company is better because it was $120 for just a few items that I got, and it took 3 freaking weeks to ship in the mail. Like I just got them a few days ago, and I ordered them on the 1st of August, and it is the 25th. It is the 25th of August, and I just got them on Saturday, which was 2 days ago. So we're gonna do my nails. We might go to the movies later today because if there's one thing I will spend a membership fee on, it is going to the movies. I have Regal Unlimited, which means that I can go to unlimited movies throughout the month for just one set price, and that's, I think it's $22 or $23 a month. However, guys, one movie ticket is $17, so all I have to do is go twice, and then it's totally worth it. And I haven't been in a few weeks because there haven't been any good movies out. So that's kind of like the give or take. Like sometimes there's like 7 good movies out at once, and then other times there's like 1 or none. So I've had it for like 2 or 3 months, but I've gone to the movies like 9 times since I've gotten it. So I do think it is worth it, and we might go tonight, and maybe we'll see if I can hang out with my littlest sister because today is the last day of summer for her. She starts school tomorrow, so I don't know if she's going to want to hang out or if she can, because she also might have to work. But tomorrow is the first day of her senior year of high school, which is totally wild. So anyways, yeah, we are gonna head out to the eye doctor, come back, see what all happens today, and I'll bring you guys along with me. anyways, great news is that I was able to get my prescription for my glasses. So I'm gonna order some online because all the ones that they have there were straight up like $300 a pair, and they're not even really like the style and vibe that I was wanting, so we're not gonna get them from there. I'm gonna get them online from Zenny. I do have an HSA account, which I'm going to pay for them through that. And yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm finally gonna have some new glasses. And then my appointment was so fast. This was the first time I've ever been to this office before. And it only took half an hour from literally complete start to complete finish. And so that's pretty exciting. And then the car wash. I was able to get a car wash. I'm a little disappointed in myself because usually I like to, before I actually pay, scrub all of the windows down with like a brush, because I get a lot of dead bugs on my windshield, and like, I guess you could say like hard water, but it's not really hard water, just like water spots on my windows and stuff. And so I like to kind of brush it off before I get the actual car wash, and then it just ends up being a lot cleaner of a wash. Because the car wash I do prefer to use is touchless. So, not that I even really care about it being touchless, it's just the most affordable one, and I care about that money, okay? Like, the most expensive touchless one is $10. Like, the cheapest one I think is $5. It's like $5, $7, and $10. So I get the $10 wash, but I didn't do a very good job with drying either. I should have dried the hood a lot more, and that's okay, that's fine. At least it's not covered in dust anymore, and that's like the main reason I wanted the car wash. Also, the inside, I had some trash, but it really wasn't that bad. And I vacuumed like my seat, but I didn't really vacuum anywhere else. It's not like terrible. So I just didn't do that. But now we are heading back home. My sister might be awake. I doubt she is though. She probably won't wake up until like straight up like 2 p.m. and it's only 11:30 right now. So we might have to do grocery shopping tomorrow, but I guess we will see. I don't mind going alone, but we do every other week. One person pays, and she's paying this week, not me. So I kind of need her there because she's the one paying for it. But I'm gonna head back home. I did just get a text from my landlord, which I need to respond to him, because they're gonna come and look at the house to see if we can get our bathroom redone, because we live in a pretty old house. I don't know exactly when it was built, but it's like an old house, like probably at least 50, 60, 70 years old, and the bathroom definitely needs to be remodeled. We've lived here for 4 years now and want to continue to live there for a few more, so I had asked them recently if we could get potentially a little bit of a bathroom remodel, and he agreed, but they want to come see the place to see exactly what they will and will not pay for, which is totally fine. I get it, like they don't really have to do anything, but it would be nice if it was a little bit remodeled, because it is straight up an embarrassing looking bathroom. Like, it's not the vibe. Like, the bathtub is blue, a blue bathtub. There's like these ugly blue like tiles on the walls, and all of the walls are just like given the landlord special, like just layers and layers of white paint, and so is like the actual bathroom door, layers and layers and layers of white paint, and there's not even a lock on the bathroom door, which is like sketchy. It's like a really old door, with like those like long door things with like a little knob, like it doesn't lock at all. There's like this little, like, you know, like in a bathroom stall, like in a gas station or something, where it has like the little thing, like it has that on the bathroom, but I personally like never really use it. Like if the door is shut, somebody's in there. But anyways, we're gonna see what we can get done. Hopefully we can get some upgrades done. I also want to add some stuff into the kitchen, but that'll be with my own personal money. I just need to get it approved by him. I want to add some cabinets and stuff just to make organizing the kitchen a lot better. Like, it's a very, very small kitchen, and I would prefer to not have to use my counter space, my very limited counter space, for my microwave. So we're gonna see if we can get a microwave on the wall above the oven and then get some cabinets. So yeah, I need to respond to him, see when he can come and look at it, hopefully today or tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gonna be heading back home, and then I'm gonna eat some lunch too. Okay, this was my work lunch yesterday, but I didn't eat it because we got catered pizza for lunch. But we just got ham, cheese, crackers, some veggies and fruit. And then we're gonna be eating a little baby bell cheese and a Chobani mixed berry Greek yogurt. This isn't as much protein as I would prefer, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do because I don't want to waste this. I might have a protein shake later to go with it as well. morning, everybody. It is now Tuesday morning. Today I don't have a whole lot planned to do, but I do also want to be a little bit productive. One thing you guys don't know about me yet is that I work at a airport that is not in the city that I live in. So on my days that I work 4 days a week. I do not stay at my current house. I stay somewhere else. So we have to get completely ready for leaving to head back to work tomorrow morning. I need to make all of my lunches and dinners for the next 4 days because it's just a lot easier that way. I essentially work like 14-hour shifts, so if I'm not driving, sleeping, or at work, I'm not doing anything else. So we got to get ready for this next work week. And I'll bring you guys along with me as I meal prep all my stuff. I also need to make a few things on my computer for my sister. For her nail business, and I know you guys saw my nails last night. They're actually so freaking gorgeous. She's talented. She wants to go to nail tech school, which she definitely should, but she does have a Instagram page that she just barely started for her nails called Nailed It by Brittany, if you want to follow her on Instagram. But she does great detailed work, like literally. Anyways, I need to make a few things on Canva for her, and then I'm also going to be working on some other projects of mine. My landlord is coming today at like 1:30 to 2-ish, so we'll see when they get here what we can all get figured out. But besides that, today is pretty much just prepping everything for tomorrow, getting ready for that, doing a few things on the computer, and then just chilling. I'm probably gonna watch some movies and stuff like that, and I might have dinner with my best friend later tonight, but I don't know if she still wants to come over. So I guess we'll just see when the time comes if she actually does come over tonight, and then I'll be making something for dinner for us. So let's get started on this meal prep. It's probably gonna take me at least an hour. Okay, we have all of our lunches. These go with dinner, and then these are all the desserts for the week. I am going to be making a hot dinner, I guess you could say. I'm going to see if this works out. I might not like it, but if I do, then it'll be an easy thing to make. I try to change everything every single week, so I'm not, yes, I'm eating the same thing for 4 days in a row, but I'm not eating the same thing every single week. So with dinner, there's going to be a quesadilla, but I'm going to pre-make the quesadillas, and we have like an air fryer type situation. And then I'll put the already made quesadilla in the air fryer to heat it back up, and we'll see if I like that, because I'm not a huge leftover person, but that's also kind of a weird thing to eat as leftovers, but hopefully it'll be good. Anyways, now I need to make all the quesadillas. I'm gonna wrap them in aluminum foil, and then they'll go with the lunches, and then I'm gonna dip them in a sour cream and hot sauce mix, which I have left over from last week, because last week we had burritos. So exciting stuff. This actually didn't take that long. It took like 15 minutes. But we have ham, cheese, crackers, pickles, snap peas, tomatoes, pineapple, which is not super ripe, grapes, and then apples. And I know like the veggies don't seem like they're very full, but I am not a huge veggie fan, especially raw. So I try to get things that I'll actually eat, and I end up throwing away a lot of the snap peas, so I give myself only a few, because then I know I'll actually eat them instead of throw them away. So there's that. And then I of course love tomatoes, and I love pickles, so yay, let's get making all of these quesadillas. Okay, I was able to speak and chat with our lovely landlords. They did come a little while ago. It is now like 4 p.m. The day has literally gone by. But yeah, our landlords are pretty much going to be doing a full bathroom remodel, which is going to be really nice. I'd show you guys the bathroom, but low-key it actually is embarrassing. Maybe one of these days I'll show you what it looks like now, and then show you what it looks like when it's actually done, but that'll be really nice. And then we are also going to be adding some cabinets into the kitchen that me and my dad are going to custom build, and that'll be so awesome to have the extra space. They were so nice, and yeah, we're gonna get some new upgrades figured out to this place, so that's great. I have kind of been like doom scrolling for the last like few hours, like waiting for the landlords to show up, but then also like not really having anything to do. I am going to be heading out to dinner with my best friend later today. Instead of me making dinner, we're actually going to be going to Olive Garden. That's the place that we picked. Well, I wasn't really sure if the Never Ending Pasta was currently happening right now, but it just barely started like yesterday, I think, which is actually wild. I didn't do that on purpose. I just like looked up when the dates are for the endless pasta, and it was like August 25th. So I think I am gonna get that, but I might only do like 2 things of pasta. Like I'll probably be stuffed at one, but then want to try a second one. So I guess we'll see. Only time will tell with that. But I kind of been wanting, like I've been in the mood for a fettuccine alfredo, and I'm like, that's never really my go-to. So obviously Olive Garden does a good fettuccine alfredo, so that's what I'm gonna get tonight. And yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with her. I haven't seen her in a few weeks. Our schedules have like not really lined up recently, but that's okay. We both are big girls and we have lives, but we are gonna spend a little bit of time together today. And as for right now, I'm probably gonna put on a little movie to watch just in the meantime until we actually meet up. And that's like the end of my weekend. Well, my weekend is Sunday through Tuesday, which it's Tuesday right now, because I have to wake up tomorrow at like 7 a.m. to head out to get ready for my 4-day work week, which is awesome, but like not at the same time. Like I love that it's only 4 days, but it also does kind of suck just how much driving is involved. So it will take me 2.5 hours just to get to work for my first shift, and then it's like an hour and 15 minutes on every other day of the week there, and then it's another hour 15 back. So I literally commute like 2.5 hours a day, which it is what it is. Like I'm very blessed and grateful to have the job that I have, and it pays me really, really well, and that's the only reason why it's worth it. But I kind of like worked on Sunday this week, so I only had 2 days, Monday and today, and I am slightly burnt out. I don't want to go back to work yet, but I will. Tomorrow's the day. So yeah, I only have like 4 or 5 more hours of freedom until I have to go to bed and then get ready for work tomorrow, but it's okay. I really do like my job. I'm complaining, but like it's literally the best. We actually have a decent amount of free time, so I'll be able to read and stuff while I'm at work, which will be nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch a movie now and then wait until it's actually dinner time, but I probably won't. Good morning, everybody. It is now Wednesday morning. It is about 8 a.m. and I have to work at 11:30. So we have to drive to the place that I stay at that's halfway, drop off all of my food for the week and my clothes and stuff, and then we have to drive the rest of the way actually to work, and then we might be there a little bit early, but probably only like half an hour or so. I have a few podcasts that come out on Monday that I'm going to listen to that I kind of wait to listen to until Wednesday. So we'll be listening to those during our car ride today, and then having the best week ever at work. And we're gonna keep it positive. It rained, as you can see, and I think it's supposed to be raining like all week, and I work outside, so that'll be kind of nice to be in the rain. I'm actually vibing with fall, so I really hope that it does kind of cool down a little bit. But if it could rain at a minimum, that would be amazing. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna be driving to work and working for the next one. Good morning, everybody. It is now Thursday morning. It did rain literally all freaking day yesterday, which really sucked. My shoes got super wet and so did my pants, but that's okay. It really wasn't that bad because it was slow yesterday, so that was a plus. Yes, it was raining, but it was slow, so we didn't have all that much to do. But now we are heading back into work. Obviously, it has still been raining. It's not currently raining, but we'll see if it's raining all day long again today, which isn't super usual, but it's definitely giving twilight vibes outside, which is honestly a vibe. I just wish I didn't have to be outside for it, obviously. We are on day 2 of 4 days of my work week. Hopefully this shift will go by fast. Yesterday's did go by fast. I also used to, well, not all the time, but the last few weeks I'd been going in slightly early to get some overtime hours in because it's been our busy season, but now it's kind of slower. So I didn't do that yesterday. Well, I was like an hour early, but today I'm gonna be about half an hour early because there was really nothing for me to do for that first hour that I was there. And yeah, I have kind of been prioritizing going in early for my overtime hours instead of being productive, I guess you could say, on my work days, because all I do on my work days, or have been doing on my work days, is driving to work, being at work, and sleeping. Like, those are the only things that I do on those days. But this morning, I've decided that I'm not going to be going in my hour earlier, and that 1 hour I'm going to be spending on like having a better morning routine. So today we did do a little bit of a workout. It was not like a super long workout, but at least it was something. I did some weights, some arm workouts with weights, and then I did a little bit of yoga. I'm a huge fan of yoga. I wouldn't say I'm great at it, but I enjoy doing it, so that's something. And yeah, the weights, I just had those, so it was easy for me to do that in my room. And yeah, so at least I was able to get that in today. I do walk a lot at work, so I'm not super worried about steps, but it's like the weight training I really need to be better at. And yoga too, because it helps a lot with like my muscles and stuff. So hopefully I can get myself to do that every single morning before work, because now I'm going to be giving myself the time to do that. But anyways, we are going to be driving back to work again this morning. It is about an hour and 15-minute drive, and then we're going to work a whole shift. Oh, also, the quesadillas I made, not good reheated. Like, actually super, super gross. So I am not going to be eating those for the rest of this week. I did actually get some food after work last night because I was a little hungry, but I do have a little bit of extra food that I keep here at the other place that I'm going to be eating for the rest of this week. I have some pizzas that I made from scratch. I only have 2 of these, so I'm gonna have one today and one tomorrow, and then I also have like a huge box of the Costco, they're not like the Uncrustable brand, but like the Costco one that's like strawberry flavored. So I also have those, and they're 11 grams of protein, which isn't amazing, but it's better than nothing. And then also extra yogurts. So no quesadilla, but at least I have something else to eat without having to go to the grocery store or figure out a new meal to make. So yeah, wish me luck today at work. I really hope it doesn't rain all day long. Good morning, everybody. It is now Friday. We are on day 3 of 4 of working this week. It hasn't really rained as much as it rained on Wednesday. It rained a little bit yesterday, but it was more so just cloudy and gloomy looking than it was actually raining, which was pretty good, except for the fact that it was sunny for like maybe 45 minutes and then I straight up got a sunburn on my face. So that's a little annoying, but it is what it is. It is a lot sunnier today. I don't think it's really gonna rain at all. We have almost clear skies. We have a pizza that we're supposed to be bringing for dinner today, which I forgot inside, so I need to go grab that really quick. But I did have my pizza yesterday. It does not taste as good cooked in okay, it's kind of confusing what we have. We have like this kitchen appliance, I guess you could say, that does like everything. So it has like an air fryer, an oven, a toaster oven, like all those types of features on it. And I use the oven setting because I don't know why, but the air fryer setting doesn't like really actually do anything. But I use the oven setting and it just had like a weird taste, like whatever was already in said existing oven was like cooking onto my pizza, and it was kind of weird. But it was better than eating nothing. So I need to go grab my other pizza. I only have one more, so I'll only have that today, and then tomorrow I'm probably just gonna get something on my way back home. But we have honestly a pretty packed lunch, well, lunch and dinner today, so I'm not going to be really worried about food. I am also not going in early today, no overtime except maybe half an hour, but I didn't do an exercise this morning. Literally all my muscles hurt, so I think it was a mix of doing the weights yesterday, but then also just working all day long. So yeah, my body hurts, but maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But I also have to clean tomorrow before work. That's what I do on Saturdays, is I do a whole clean of the place that I stay at before I'm gone for the next few days. So anyways, I need to go grab my pizza, then I'm driving to work, and then we're working our whole 10-hour shift. So wish me luck today, guys. Good morning, everybody. It is now Saturday. I know these days have literally gone by in a breeze because I only show you guys 2 clips of my day. However, this week has gone by extremely fast. Yesterday was pretty busy, and so the day just went by super fast because we had stuff to do all day long. Today I think is going to be a little bit slower, but we will see what it ends up actually looking like. It is Labor Day weekend, so that means that it might be a little bit busier than usual, but also not at the same time because this is the busy season, so it just is what it is. But we're heading in. I luckily got gas last night, so I don't have to do it this morning, but I cleaned the place I was staying at, got all my stuff back in the car, and now after my shift ends tonight, we are heading straight back home, which is super exciting. I actually have quite a few things planned over the next few days that I'm going to be doing, and I'm excited to get all that stuff done, or yeah, experience it, I guess you could say. We're probably going to be going to the fair either tomorrow or on Tuesday, and I'm just excited. So yeah, let's drive all the way back to work and then have the best shift ever before we can head back home for the next 3 days. Hey guys, it is now Sunday. Thank you for following along with me for my entire last week's vlog. I am now currently filming for the next week's vlog, but I forgot to do a little intro for you guys, so that's what we're doing right now. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you stuck through the entire thing, please leave a comment down below and let me know. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. This is my first ever YouTube video that I've ever made, and I'm just really excited for this new journey and new experience. So thank you so much for following with me this week, and I will catch you guys next time.